for me, the point was, historically, yes, misaligned. I was not good at predicting how I was going to feel. And that's kind of what I was going towards, is I would predict what someone else's shape would feel in a situation, right? Like this guy, some motivator like told me that if I grind, then I'm going to have the rewards from grinding. And then I'm going to be like, look how great I am. Like, oh, that's so great. I don't know if they're acting genuinely or if they've just gotten social rewards. That's not for me to judge. But when I followed the advice, right, the grind culture motivators and like the like whoever's popular, there's always some like fad meme generating person in social media. Like, you listen to this stuff and they are correct for a measurable percentage of the population. And so if you take this information, then project it forward, and you don't have the information about yourself, and there's a misalignment for you, you're going to feel bad, right? Which I guess is my whole point, is that like now the skill I've gained is I can just look at the data, project forward, trust the data, and it just ends up being right. Probably 80, I would guess 87% of the time.
Yeah.
Which is really, it's a cool feeling. And yeah, your nuanced point for me just kind of like paints that like the line more bold. It's like, oh yeah, that's probably why it was happening. Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no. I was just gonna say, like, there's a common guru type out there that's always providing advice, but I like when people find the one that they resonate with, they don't just like follow because that person has more followers and is more of a presence in like the social air. That's when you actually find success, is like, oh, I'm actually mirroring myself. Like, you're basically like, you're trying to find the person that speaks to you in your own language.
Yeah.
Which, like, if you just find your own language, you can kind of speak to yourself and then be your own guru. Just once you find the template to your being, it's a lot easier to build on top of that. Yeah.
That's a thinker. Yeah, the template for your being.
Maybe I got lucky, like, because like there's small percentages of like when you combine like high openness, low agreeableness, yada yada. There's like a small, like, it's almost always less than 7% per combination like that. And there's typically like one small bucket that produces all of this type of content. So if you're not in that 7-ish%, you're likely gonna like you were saying, like feel terrible mapping yourself to that and trying to find their path, or like follow their path.
Yes. Yeah.
Which can be a bummer if you take it as like, woe is me. But like if you just read the other side of the page, which says like, well, I'm actually part of the other 93%, or like in another small 7% bucket. Let me just read that book. Oh, that's how that person, like our little bucket succeeds.
Yes.
Let me just go off of that.
Absolutely. Yeah. The template for you is a great way of thinking about it.